G'day everyone, Nathan at Northeast Flyfishing. Last session of the season. The river's pumping, we've had a lot of rain this week. So we're busting out the Euro rod again. Sort of think I've done it out the leader. So the new leader I'm running, obviously got my orange sider there, that's the end of my fly line. I got the Airflow 0.6mm Euro nymph line. So I've just got 2X with a clinch knot straight to the loop. I've got about 10 foot of 2X, and then I bought some more cider material. Hopefully you can pick that up. I've tied a cider, but I've left the tag long. You can see the cider a bit better. And then that's down to a tippet ring. And then I've just got some 5X straight off there, down to triple surgeons with 6X. I've got a tag coming off that, so I can run 2 flies. Fish are probably going to be in spawn mode, but if we can get down deep and in their face, I'm hoping for some good results. So stay tuned and let's see what we can do. So as you can see, the river's running quite hard. So it might be a little bit difficult to wade, but I think it might be worth it. It's not the best start. Water like this, lots of upwelling, wouldn't really fish that. Well, I don't think I'm quite talented enough to be running 2 heavy nymphs yet on the Euro rig, so changing up just to the 1 SpaceX fly. Like 3rd cast, put my whole rig into a tree, re-rigged it. Bonus is, found a few flies in the tree, so if you're missing a stimulator and an unweighted hare's nymph out of this tree, bad luck, I've got them. This looks really nice here. Really take my time here and have a crack at it. False alarm. Rightio, so we're just going to head down the road. That water's pretty difficult to wade. It's private property, I can walk along the river down here, so don't know if I'll Euro. Might set up an indicator rig with like a wormy under it and another nymph. We'll head down there and see what we can do. It's just too hard to walk along there. I want to fish for 3 hours and I want to enjoy it, so I don't know if I've shown you guys before, but this is just what I run to carry all my gear. This is an Orvis rod vault, carry case, whatever you want to call it. I've got 8 rods in there and socks. My reels here, flies, miscellaneous, sunnies, and then all my other flies are carrying me Yeti hip pack. So that's pretty much what I just chuck in the car, ready to go. Then I'm ready for all situations. Set this up with a 6-weight floating line. Coppers look like they're about to pull someone over. Sucked in. It's opening weekend for the mountain on Mount Buller, so plenty of let's just say tourists around. Floating 6-weight line. We'll do a New Zealand strike indicator. and a squirmy wormy and a Space X, I reckon. If you just jump over to my last video tying one of them Space X nymphs, I've had a lot of success with them the last month in this colder conditions. Alright guys, if you don't know how to do this, you literally get that threaded on like so, tease the fibres apart, hopefully I haven't gone too fat with the amount of wool. Center that up, lift just a couple too many fibres in there for that to cinch down. You want that little bit of rubber to cinch down properly like so. See that? That's what you're after. You want it to pull through like so. Get him to that point, give him a nice trim, and then you've got a good indicator. A little bit of gel on him, not too much, and then if it starts to sink, I just run the fly dip on it. Floats for ages. So that's the setup. Indicator, wormy, Space X. Let's go. Right, now that I'm away from that road noise, the Euro nymphing thing is definitely something that I will dive into in the future. But for anyone out there thinking they can just go buy it and buy the setup and do it, it takes practice. Conventional fly fishing I picked up pretty well later in life because I did it when I was younger and knew the basics of it. Oh, look at all the deer down here. Don't know if you'll see them. But yeah, the Euro nymphing thing, there they go. The Euro nymphing thing is not easy. Something that I will definitely have a crack at because I can see why it's really effective. 2.5 hours on this stretch. Stay tuned. Two nice stags with a heap of does over there. Straight ahead. Well, they're having a bit of a bust up. They're still having a go. Wish I had it. I need to invest in a better camera so I can capture moments like this for you guys. Pretty cool to see. Just a bit, flowing a bit hard for the New Zealand setup. Always take your rubbish home. Don't leave that stuff where you're fishing, whether it be someone's property or the bush. Leave the place the way you found it. Give one of these a go. This here's not that deep, so actually put him in there. Screw that on. No floating required. Alright, so we've changed it up. Got a little unweighted egg on there. Space X under an indicator. When you're fishing a double nymph rig like this, an indicator with two nymphs, you don't want to, you know, be smashing the false cast out. You just want to lop it up there and get it up there. Come on, there's got to be fish in here. Cast on the backside there. And that egg might be mucking up with me nymph. Oh, fish just come up and had a look at the bloody indicator. Do I tie a dry on? Really don't think I should. Am I going about this the wrong way? Do I tie a dry on? Just don't know. That looks really good over that back edge there. I'm going to change the way I'm going to approach this. Well, this session's been chaotic without any fish, so yeah. Big Royal Rubber Leg Stimulator with the SpaceX nymph under it still. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, just going back to dry dropper. Nothing else is working yet, so just keep changing till something works. Let's see how it goes. Now, the only reason I'm doing this is because I had a fish come up and look at my bright purple Oro's indicator here. The sun is trying to poke its head out, but at the same time it's winter, so we'll just see what happens. It's a lot nicer to cast, that's for sure. Oh, fish on the nymph straight away then. God, why didn't that hook up? Nothing wrong with the hook. Rob G's golden steel hooks, ain't nothing wrong with these hooks. I think it's just a really tricky flow there. There's definitely a good fish in there, but I think I just stuffed it up. Well, the light rain might have just stirred the fish up a little bit too much. Now I've just realised I've been zoomed in since I showed you guys them deer on the way down. Rookie mistake. Anyway, I hope the footage is still okay enough. I apologise for that. I've just zoomed back out and what a start. And there's a fish there. If I was going to catch a fish in anywhere, it would be there. The spot up here has been good to me this year. Let's see if I can finish on a high note there. Soft water first. That's where I can get it. Oh, today's just not my day. Just lost all my whole rig on that tree back there. Alright everyone, this will be the last stretch I'll be fishing of the river for this video and for this trout season. I hope the next season I can bring you guys some great content. I'll try my hardest to get out and explore new places and bring you weekly videos. Alright, let's catch a fish. I haven't seen any fish spawning either, it's just surprising. Yes, there's one. It's about time. On the glow bug. Well, there we go everyone, we got it done in the end. Thank God for that. There's one. Looks like a brownie. Jesus, he's not happy about it. Oh, he's foul hooked, I think. Jesus, get this out of him ASAP. Come on, little buddy. One of each. Pigeon pair for size. Once again, learning from my mistakes. I'm sorry that shot was fogged up. Well, that's it, guys. End of the season. Ended up getting those two. Saw a couple of fish. Wasn't an amazing session, but had to get out one more time before the season then. Thanks everyone for the support this year, especially DNA Tackle, Michael that got you 6, a few other brands sent me out some gear to use, and obviously support from my wife. Obviously having a young family, you know, she lets me get out, you know, as much as I possibly can, which is awesome. So the channel is forever growing, and I'm learning and I'm growing as a fisherman. Yeah, things like leaving the lens cap on and it fogged up after I did the underwater release, filming zoomed in this morning, just little stuff like that. Obviously, just need to slow down and take a bit more time, but I appreciate everyone tuning in. Please remember to give us a thumbs up, and if you're watching, please subscribe, because I get lots of views and I haven't hit 300 subscribers yet. The goal's 500 obviously, and then we'll grow from there. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Everyone have a good winter. I'll try and get you some content on cod and some lake stuff for trout hopefully. Tight lines everyone.